Alright, what's up everybody? We're back here on Forgotten Forest. This is where we left off last time. We had just kind of got this landing area scraped off and we were just about ready to start processing some trees and get the logs hauled up to the sawmill, or over I guess. But what I'm going to do first is I remembered that there was a few trees over here I needed to cut to clear some room for the processor, so otherwise the tips of those trees to get hung up on these standing ones and then we'd have a big mess. Probably a tumped over machine. So we'll get these cut real quick. Alright, is that gonna do it? I think maybe get this one tree right over here, I think. And then I might as well just start cutting that way, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. Just to go ahead and open all this up. I've had some comments about the weight of these trees, and FDR here a while back lightened up all his machines, and I think he also lightened up the trees to go with those lightened machines. And God, that thing keeps slipping out of there every time. And I am planning on doing a version of this map that has the lighter trees. I'm not sure if I'll use mine and just lighten up the trees, or if I'll actually grab FDR's trees and use those. I don't know. Really don't think he would care, but haven't asked. But anyway, yeah, I can try that, I suppose. Now those trailers I was talking about, I think one of those, that the first one I was using, that pit log trailer, it was probably just, I'm not gonna say poor design, but it wasn't, I don't know, the suspension's kind of weird, and so whenever you load it up with logs and go down a hill or something, it gets pretty loose pretty quick. So it's probably just more of a design flaw than the trees being too heavy, because like I said, these are stock trees. I mean, they should have, whoever made that pit log trailer should have tested it out and you know, made it work a little better with the stock trees. So I don't know, that's just my opinion, but I am planning on doing a version of this map with lighter trees because I know everybody's, well, not everybody, but I've gotten some complaints, or well, some comments about you know, the weight of the trees versus FDR's new machines and stuff, which I don't know. Not. I mean, I understand why FDR made them so heavy to begin with, but and I guess there's an argument there that you can't really use anything other than his equipment to haul the stuff around because they're just so heavy they fall through the trailers on other people's equipment. So there's that argument, but and I get it. You know, I don't particularly care for FDR's trucks and trailers, except for the log trailers. The log trailers are pretty nice, but I wish he would make a version that only had 2 axles in the back, not 3. He always seems to put 3 on there. But yeah, I mean, I get it. So I'll try to work up a version that's got some lighter trees on it pretty soon and get that out there. Cause I mean, all it is copy paste. So, or just do a replace really in Giants Editor. It's pretty easy, pretty quick. Only takes a few seconds once I get the trees, you know, sort of situated. Let's see, is that stump still standing? Yes, it is. I think. Yep. Yeah, I can't get it now. I know it's not terribly realistic, but I like turning my saw blade off when I'm dumping the trees because I don't like it when it cuts those little cookies and stuff, and it's kind of annoying. And sometimes the trees start acting like this. You have to open the grapple just a little bit so they don't slide through. So I mean, it's just a button on my joystick, so it's real quick. Alright, so there's to the lines. I think I'm just gonna shut it down for now. Let's get back over here to our skidder and get some of these trees drug up. Some of them I might just be able to come up here. I don't like the new cut lengths he's got either. I don't know what that equates to as far as like feet and stuff, but I want to say I was doing, we'll do 7.6. Alright, so what I want to do here is I want to try, I like processing to my left like this way, so I'm going to go ahead and start my pile right over here. See, if I were to process this way, well, I guess that'd be okay too. I was thinking the boom got in the way, but maybe not. Alright, so I don't want to do too much walking, so I think I'm just going to leave the machine right here. I'll just swing that around. And I can pull up the trees to that. All this may be too much weight, but we'll see. All right. Well, I don't know too much today. I just been playing a lot of city Skylines, so I'm trying to get familiar enough with the game where I can make a decent video and start a series on it. I'm by no means a city planner or anything, so it's been a bit of a struggle. I started a city and I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm up to 40-something thousand people now, and I'm having a lot of issues with traffic though. I'm trying to figure that out. So, I mean, I've got bus routes, I've got a metro. I guess I just need some more exits off the interstate, because one or two exits are getting jammed up. I mean, and the other thing too is when I developed the city, you come right off the interstate with the off ramp, and you're basically right into downtown almost. So I figured that's probably a good bit of it. So I probably just need to, somewhere down the line, put another entrance off the interstate. But it's a fun game. I'm enjoying it so far. I've really grown the city pretty quickly. So you can be looking forward to some videos pretty soon on that. And let's see, where's my tractor? There it is. Oh yeah, I think on some of these smaller trees off to the side of the road, I'm just going to chip them up. I bought this little trailer to help feed the production sawmill over there. It's kind of nice because it just dumps right in there. I like keeping all these little pieces cleaned up as best as possible, because it just helps with the frame rate and stuff. You let too many stumps and pieces of trees start piling up around the map, and it can have a negative effect for sure. Alright, so I gotta find a good spot to park this thing out of the way. Oop, that thing turns quick. Alright, that'll work. Okay, let's get a few more trees pulled up here, and we're just about, nah, it's not quite a load, it's maybe close to half a load. I'm ready for these red tracks on this skidder to wear off. I don't like the red. I mean, my red's my favorite color, but these tracks just look silly. So you can see the paint's starting to wear off a little, but I thought by now it would have. See how many hours we got now? 1 hour. Maybe after 2 or 3 it'll wear down some more. Alright, we'll make a load of logs here, and then I want to go back down the hill, and I want to get that road fixed that I was showing you last time. That I think if I just kind of straighten it out and then make it more of a gentle curve, it won't be so bad on the log trailers to tip over and stuff. So we'll do that in just a few minutes. But I do want to get one load of logs out of here first, so I think that's really going to help. Let's fixing that road down there, because then I won't have to worry too much about tipping log trailers over. I can just set up a course play route and have them deliver and return the trucks, so I don't have to worry about driving all the way over there, because with the 4X map it's quite a good little journey over there. Which of course I did on purpose. I mean, I put the shop on one side and the sawmill sort of in one spot of the map where you kind of have to truck it a long way to get there. And of course in real life you'd want to separate those logs out, make pulpwood out of some and logs out of others or whatever, but it's all the same. It sells all the same. It doesn't, Sawmill doesn't care. They won't turn the truck around just because you got a few sticks of pulpwood thrown in with some logs. Okay, where is my log? So there's the FDR trailer. That's the one I want to use, but I gotta have a different truck. Oh yeah, that's right. I do want to mention one thing. I think somebody commented they had trouble placing a cell point or something, some kind of building or something other maybe around on the map somewhere. I had some issues with textures, ground textures and stuff, and when you play the game and look at your error log, you'll see it. I never could figure that out, and I think it's got something to do with I believe it was inherent to the blank map that I downloaded and used. It's got something to do, I believe, with possibly like the map is, you know, map DE, so it was the European map from the stock game maps, not the US version, but I think there's maybe some US ground textures or something that got in there. So I was reading up about it and I think that's what it is, but I could not ever figure out, and I tried a few different things. I couldn't figure out how to get rid of that error. So if anybody plays the game, looks at your error message and you see that and know how to fix it, please let me know. I'll gladly fix it, but I just couldn't figure it out. I had another guy looking at it too, and we couldn't figure out what's wrong. But anyway, I don't think it affects gameplay any other than you may have some problems, you know, when you go into the landscape mode. You know, I think you can only paint like 2 different kinds of textures or something, maybe 3. And then I haven't tried putting grass down, but that should work. But it's the you know, where to put a placeable building, I think, has issues. And I ran the script in there for creating the ground collision map, thinking that might have done it, but there's still some issues. I don't know. I wish Giants would revamp their editor and give us tools to help diagnose issues like that and how to fix them. But they don't. They don't care about us modders, except for the European ones. I need to go park those two trucks somewhere. Get them out of the woods. And I need to do something about that too. Especially if I'm going to change this road. Might be right in the way. You can see how long of a drive that is from the sawmill over here to the job site. So I will definitely be putting up a courseplay route to deliver these logs. But I'm not going to do that until we get the road fixed. Yeah, I got some pretty good amounts of lumber piling up there. We'll have to think about getting a truck and a flatbed trailer here pretty soon. I don't think I've even got a flatbed trailer loaded into this game save, so I have to get that figured out. Alright, here's going to be the fun part. How do I get turned around? Just like that, I suppose. One way to fix it. Just shove them through there. I've also been getting a lot of questions lately about what kind of setup I have. I guess it's just some new users maybe, because I've talked about this a good bit. But I've got a Xbox One controller, which I'm using to move the machines around and switch camera views and stuff like that. And then I've got a Thrustmaster T16000M as my left joystick, and my right joystick I've had it for a good bit longer. It's a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro, so I am using dual joysticks, in case you're wondering. If I had it to do all over again, which I didn't even know about the Thrustmasters until much later, but I would just get 2 Thrustmasters. They're so much better, in my opinion, than the Logitechs. They have a better feel to them, and you can, of course, buy 2, and you can switch the grip around to use one as a left joystick and one as a right. So probably the best would be the Thrustmaster. But the Logitech's pretty nice too. It's just and it's a lot cheaper. The Logitech is, I think, runs right around $35–40, something like that, and the Thrustmaster, I want to say it's closer to 50 or 60. Can't remember now. It's been too long since I bought it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Logitech you can get for about $35. So I think I got mine at Best Buy, and it was probably around $35–40, something like that. Alright, well, I'm going to call that good for now. I don't want to overload it too much. And also, I do want to get busy working on that road. There's the dozer, so... In fact, I'm going to test my new route out just for fun, even though we may get stuck and there's a lot of, trees and stuff. We'll see how it goes, but man, I really need to get rid of that tree right there. Oh, it didn't quite fall on the cell spot. That was close. I should have looked at that a little closer, but it would have hit the building, I'm sure, and it wouldn't have landed in there anyway. So need to cut that tree right there. Yep, the one we just ran into. Need to cut that one too. You see, when this FDR trailer is loaded down, it's pretty stable. Now, before he changed the weights and stuff on him, it was rock steady. I mean, you could load that thing down with as heavy a log as you wanted to, as many as you wanted to, and that thing, you'd probably have to work pretty hard to tip it over. This one feels a little bit more tippy, but when you load it down, it really feels pretty good. You can see the back end kind of moving around a little bit, but I'll have to be careful when I'm going down this hill. I didn't have any problems last time, so I may just go straight, because I'd hate to get stuck in the trees. I got trees cut down over there too, so I think I'm just gonna play it slow, and we'll just go real slow. But I think this trailer's steady enough that I could come through here with a little bit of speed. See, it started to tip there, but if you just go slow, it'll work. Now we should be okay. I think there's one more corner we got to worry about, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I really need to get all these trees along the sides of the roads cleaned up. It kind of looks bad. I'll get that fixed up. See, it kind of started tipping there, but we're into the plowed ground, and I don't think it's quite as stable as the other cultivated. Well, we still got rain in our forecast. I haven't played anything really since last time, so I expect it'll be raining on us before the afternoon's over. I really need to get me a loader for this sawmill, so I have to keep backing in here and selling it like this. Got plenty of money. I think I'll do that before next episode. In fact, before I forget, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it right now. Go ahead, I'll buy it, and then I'll get it over here later. Yeah, that one right there is what I want to get. Alright. Got that, so I'll get that over here to the sawmill at some point. I need to get that delivery mod or whatever figured out. Just have it magically appear, quote unquote, delivered. As you can see how unstable this trailer is when it's not loaded. It's just bouncing all over the place. So he really lightened it up. But at least I can haul it with this truck now. Before, you couldn't even haul it with, not even this truck. And this one I've got souped up to where it's got more torque and horsepower. Get up some of these hills, but I mean the weight of the trailer before, I couldn't even pull it. The front tires would lift off the ground in this truck. Just ridiculous, but alright, well we're getting a little long on the video today already, so I don't think I'm going to worry about making that road back there. I think I'm going to get the truck turned around. I think I'm going to come back down there and mark out the path I want to cut the trees, and then we'll build the road maybe next episode. I think it'll really help. I don't really want to mess right now with tree weights and stuff, and because I imagine if I did that, I don't know, I may have to start the game over. I'm not sure. I think in the past, whenever I mess with the trees some, it always reset the trees I'd already cut, so I don't want to do that. We'll just continue on with this game, save it as it is, and I'll fix that road. And then when I make I'll make another version of this map that has the FDR trees, the lighter weight trees. And that should help out some folks if you haven't gotten too far in it. So I know a lot of folks do like to use the FDR machines, me included. And having these heavier trees with the lighter machine, I'm sure causes some problems. So I'll try to get that up there pretty soon. Alright, so let's get this truck in place. And I'm going to skip back down there to the bottom of the hill. I'm going to mark out a good spot for that road. So I better not put it too close. Alright. Let's see. So, if we continue this in more of a straight pattern, right through all those trees that fell out of the trailer. Let's see, let me look at my map. Yeah, it's not telling me much. But I think I just went straight down this way to the bottom of this little draw, and then up this way. Yeah, that's where. Alright, so let me start here and I'll work my way back. And this isn't too bad of a slope right here, so if I start to make my way back up to the road here, come up this way, and probably tie back in around here would be good. Okay. So come down this way. Right through there. Okay, so that should give me a path there to get a little down and through a little better. But I'll work on that off camera and try to have that fixed up for next time. And I'm probably going to go back and just abandon this road right here. I'll probably just use the landscaping tool to, you know, paint in some grass or something. I don't know, just to fill it in so I don't have to worry about going that way. And I'll try to get this cleaned up too. I need to get my loader down here and get the trailer back up right and unstrapped and then offload the logs onto another trailer. Oh, it's going to be a mess. Figure that out later. Anyway, I'm going to get back over here to our little operation. And I think I'm going to get the skidder out of the way first. I'm going to work on cleaning up some of these wood pieces, and that way we will be ready to go for next time. But I do appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll continue on next time. And I'll think about getting a flatbed trailer and a truck to get the lumber out of here. I need to figure out a good way to sell it too. I mean, I could just sell it at the wood chip sell point at the main sawmill, but I think I want to try to put down some kind of a universal sell point or something, just to have a different spot to sell it. But anyway, we will see you next time. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.